Namaskar. India Meteorological Department brings you daily weather briefing. If you look into monsoon activity during past 24 hours, then uh, heavy to very heavy rainfall with isolated extremely heavy falls have been observed over Saurashtra and Kutch. Extremely heavy rainfall has been observed, 25 centimeter rainfall over Gir Somnath district of Saurashtra, and other many stations, 23 stations have received heavy rainfall, that is between 7 to 11 centimeter rainfall, and 8 stations have received more than 11 centimeter rainfall, between 11 to 20 centimeter rainfall over Saurashtra and Kutch. So monsoon conditions have remained vigorous over Saurashtra and Kutch, and active monsoon conditions have been observed over Gujarat region, West Madhya Pradesh, Vidarbha, uh, Madhya Maharashtra, northern parts of Madhya Maharashtra, northern parts of Konkan, and coastal Karnataka. And over rest parts of the country, the monsoon has remained normal to weak. Now, if you come over to synoptic situation over the entire country and over the sea area, then we can yesterday's low pressure area, which was over southwest MP and neighborhood, and under the influence of which extremely heavy rainfall, vigorous monsoon conditions observed over our Saurashtra and Kutch, and active monsoon conditions over Gujarat region and Konkan and Madhya Maharashtra. So that low pressure area has become less marked today, and there is the remnant cyclonic circulation which is over central parts of West Madhya Pradesh and adjoining East Rajasthan. And this low pressure, this cyclonic circulation is extending up to upper tropospheric level, and it is very likely to persist during next 2 to 3 days over this region, over the region of West Madhya Pradesh and adjoining East Rajasthan. And the monsoon trough is lying to the south of its normal position, and it is passing from Jaisalmer to Guna, and then it is going to Ambikapur, and from there it is from Ambikapur it is going into our this Paradeep, and from there to East Central Bay of Bengal. And this monsoon trough is very likely to continue to remain south of its normal position for next 3-4 days, as a low pressure area is very likely to form by tomorrow over northeast and adjoining East Central Bay of Bengal, and this low pressure area is also very likely to become more marked during subsequent 48 hours, and is likely to move across Odisha, Chhattisgarh, Madhya Pradesh, and southern parts of Rajasthan. So if we look in view of these synoptic system, if we look into the weather warning for next 5 days, then what we find is that under the influence of this cyclonic circulation or over central parts of West Madhya Pradesh adjoining East Rajasthan, heavy to very heavy rainfall with fairly widespread light to moderate rainfall is likely over West Madhya Pradesh, East Rajasthan, Gujarat, and Saurashtra and Kutch during next 24 hours. And then this rainfall activity is likely to reduce slightly. And although heavy to very heavy rainfall over East Rajasthan and Gujarat region would continue on 10th, 11th, and 12th and 13th as well, but over West MP and Saurashtra and Kutch, this rainfall is likely to reduce to just isolated heavy rainfall on 10th and 11th. So under the influence of this system, and also as this under the influence of this system, isolated heavy rainfall is also likely over southern parts of Haryana on 10th and 11th of September. That is on day after tomorrow and after day after tomorrow. And this Uttar Pradesh is also likely to receive isolated heavy rainfall on 10th and 11th of September. And as far as Himalayan states are concerned, Uttarakhand is very likely to receive isolated heavy to very heavy rainfall with fairly widespread light to moderate rainfall during next 3 days. And then after that, there is no heavy rainfall possibility over Uttarakhand. And Jammu division of Jammu, Kashmir, Ladakh, Gilgit, Baltistan, and Muzaffarabad is very likely to receive isolated heavy rainfall with scattered light to moderate rainfall during next 48 hours. And Himachal Pradesh is likely to receive isolated heavy rainfall with fairly widespread rainfall during next 3 days. And now, if you come over to our likely formation of low pressure area by 11th of September over northeast and adjoining east central Bay of Bengal, then in view of that low pressure area, isolated heavy rainfall is likely over Odisha and Chhattisgarh on 11th of September, and then on 12th and 13th, this rainfall intensity is likely to increase, and isolated heavy to very heavy rainfall is likely over Odisha on 12th as well as on 13th, and isolated heavy rainfall is likely over north coastal Andhra Pradesh and Chhattisgarh on 12th and 13th. And as we know that whenever a low pressure area forms over North Bay of Bengal, the lower level westerly winds hitting the west coast are strengthened, and under the influence of that, this Konkan and South Gujarat region receive very heavy to very heavy rainfall, and sometimes even isolated extremely heavy rainfall. So we have given warning for isolated heavy to very heavy rainfall for Gujarat region and North Konkan for 12th and 13th of September, and also for coastal Karnataka isolated heavy rainfall for 12th and 13th September, and Kerala also likely to receive isolated heavy rainfall during this period. So entire this west coast will be receiving on 12th and 13th centimeter fairly widespread to widespread rainfall, light to moderate rainfall, and isolated heavy to very heavy rainfall over Konkan, and heavy rainfall over coastal Karnataka and Kerala. And during this, so that's all. This warning hotspot are going to be this Odisha and Chhattisgarh and north coastal Andhra Pradesh from day 4 onwards, and this Gujarat state and East Rajasthan are very likely to continue to remain the heavy rainfall warning hotspot during next 5 days, as we can see from the orange color given here. And this Konkan would again re-emerge as warning hotspot from 12th of September in view of likely formation of low pressure area over northeast and adjoining east central Bay of Bengal. And over this northeast India would likely to continue to remain warning free zone for next 5 days. Although today we have just given isolated heavy rainfall possibility over western parts of Assam and Mizoram and Tripura, but that's only 1 or 2 stations are likely to receive around 7 to 10 centimeter of rainfall. And if you come over to Delhi rainfall forecast, then as we can see, there is this cyclonic circulation over West Madhya Pradesh. So under the influence of this cyclonic circulation over West Madhya Pradesh, the rainfall today and tomorrow, that is on 9th and 10th, just light rainfall possibilities over Delhi on today, and light to moderate rainfall up to 2-3 centimeter rainfall possibility over on tomorrow, that is on 10th of September. But on 11th of September, this rainfall intensity is likely to increase to around maybe around 4 to 5 centimeter, and that's why orange color has been issued from India Meteorological Department. And then again from 12th and 12th September onwards, this rainfall intensity over Delhi would decrease on 12th to light to moderate rainfall, and on 13th September to just rainfall, and on 14th September it is only very light rain. So that's all for today. Tomorrow we will again meet for with weather warning for next 5 days. Till then, thank you and goodbye.